So how is it going, Dank Division? Dank Dan here, and let's talk about Season 2 Reloaded of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So where do we even begin? Let's first start off with none other than what we will see in regards to Battle Royale. That, of course, being with Vondel. Now, what exactly does this entail? This means that we're finally going to see a normal BR experience on this map. So what exactly does this entail? This means up to 72 players playing on this map. And at the launch, like right off the bat on the 12th, there will be dedicated quads, trios, duos, and solos for this playlist. In which case, it'll be just like any other BR. The approaching circle, the loadout drops, the limited lives with the Gulag being your second chance. Speaking of the Gulag, you have it that there will be a dedicated Gulag for this. Now, this is a combination of a wine cellar and dungeon beneath the castle, and is meant to look very similar to the style that we remember from the prison complex showers of yesterday's Warzone. So be ready for that. Now, some of you might be wondering, okay, what exactly is the game plan? Because right now we have 3 different maps. You have Al Mazrah, you have Ashika Island, and you have Vondel. Well, going in with this, you have that they will be introducing a playlist map rotation, specifically in Resurgence. So this means that Al Mazrah is going to be kept full-time around the entire time. This means there'll be a rotation with the 2 Resurgence maps. So what exactly does this mean? This means that after a certain amount of time specified, of course, in-game, they're going to be rotating the Resurgence playlists, which will shift between Vondel and Ashika Island, and vice versa for given squad sizes. So what exactly does this mean? This might mean that solos and trios might be Ashika Island, while duos and quads be the other map, and vice versa, and it'll keep rotating constantly to change things up. Now, some people might like this, some people might not, because let's face it, they did this with Fortune's Keep and Rebirth Island, and we saw how well that went, that people were not willing to try a new map. So, more importantly, speaking of Rebirth, you will be seeing a feature return from the original Warzone. That, of course, being the Occupation scan. This will be an in-match event that we have seen before, where what happens is you are warned that there will be an Occupation scan, and you will be given a set amount of time to lay prone. If you lay prone, or dive underneath the water, when the scan begins, and once the scan's over, you will not be identified. However, anyone who is standing, crouching, or not laying flat or in the water will be marked on the map for everyone to see. Now, you can use this to your advantage. You could purposely make yourself stick out and have the rest of your teammates waiting, so that when some team comes running in thinking they're about to gun down one person, congratulations, you get the jump on them. Use that to your advantage. Another thing you're going to have is the Signals Intelligence Contract. This is a new feature that's going to be in Battle Royale as well as Resurgence modes, and this was originally appearing in DMZ. So just like in DMZ, this contract requires an operator or the squad to go around hacking 3 contract phones. However, this contract is going to be fine-tuned for BR and Resurgence, so know that you are on the clock to get these phones, and you're going to want to try to stay alive to keep the cash flow going. Now, something else we're going to be seeing that we've seen before, portable redeploys. Now, in the past, we've seen, portable redeploy balloons, but this time, it's the drones. So, unlike the personal redeploy drones in the past, the portable redeploy drone can only be employed by a single operator. So instead of using cables attached to a drone, an operator is going to be hanging onto the drone itself in order to fly high into the air. This is going to be a Vondel-only field upgrade and will not be available in DMZ whatsoever. Speaking of DMZ, you have it that there will be patch notes dropping later on that we will be talking about more details In regards to that, we'll be seeing something along the lines of a new option for plea for help, as well as new mechanics for assimilation. Oh, and by the way, additionally, squads that seem to take a knack for not caring about doing objectives and only seek to grief other players are going to find themselves the contract target of the new hunt contract. So be warned and be wary, because that means everyone and anyone might be gunning for you. Take that as a challenge, take that as an advantage, take that however you want it. Now, here's something we're going to want to worry about. The boys crossover. We already saw this little teaser that was playing in the background that was uploaded to Twitter by the boys, and we're kind of all ready for it. So what exactly are we going to be seeing? Temp V, of course, in Call of Duty for a temporary point in time. So what exactly this is that it'll give you one of 4 random superpowers in your field upgrade slot. Now, it doesn't act like a usual field upgrade. This means that once you use it, you are free to use it over and over again whenever you wish. However, if you're killed, you will lose the field upgrade. Now, keep this in mind. Be ready, because this is going to get interesting. There are 4 different superpowers. I'm going to go over all of them. The first is the charge jump. Those of you who remember the Haunting of Verdansk as well as the Haunting when you were playing as the zombies, use this as a reference, because you will have the charge jump. You will be able to propel yourself across the map in giant leaps, but be aware that while this puts you in the air, it leaves you open to getting shot. But keep in mind, the operator who does this does not suffer any fall damage when they land, and in fact, they even deal splash damage to anyone or anything that happens to be near the landing spot. The next one is electric shock, the best way to describe it. Do you guys remember the EMP ability that the zombies had? Same aspect. This thing sends a shockwave of powerful electrical explosions that injures both operators and AI, as well as destroying any vehicles and equipment that are in the general area. Then you have laser vision, which might as well be putting a target on your back. When you activate this, you levitate and fire a laser beam that pretty much melts anything in your way. Be warned though, because this pretty much leaves you open to a back shot. Yes, I know I said back shot, I'm saying that on purpose. Then, the last of these abilities is teleport. Teleport is going to pretty much jump the operator forward in whatever direction they are facing. But keep this in mind. Those are the 4. They will be accessible in all Warzone playlists. This includes DMZ, except for ranked play. Because let's face it, if you're playing ranked, you don't need these upgrades. You're better than that. You don't need that. But keep this in mind. It's going to be a lot rarer in DMZ compared to, well, the Battle Royale modes. So with that being said, that is the Warzone side of things. If you guys want to see the multiplayer side as well as the weapon, as well as the bundles I'll be dropping, that'll be in the video in the description down below. So if you guys enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment down below on your thoughts on what's coming with Season 4 Reloaded. And with that being said, you guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever you're doing, do it wholeheartedly. And this is Dank Dan, signing off.
Get them to click that subscribe button, Dank. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers. What do the numbers mean, Dank? We're wasting valuable time.